The most expensive cars in the world. From Rolls-Royce to Lamborghini, these are the most expensive cars in the world. The most expensive cars in the world are but so much more than transportation. These rolling works of art encapsulate the priorities of the 1%, and in that universe, flamboyance and swagger take precedence over practicality and efficiency. Lifestyle criticism aside, these are truly mind-boggling machines. Number 1. Rolls-Royce Reptile, $13 million. Rolls-Royce will build you anything if you have a thick enough wallet to pay for it. Take the Reptile for example. It's a one-of-coupe that's a consumer commissioned from the ground up. It's the central inspiration for the brand's classic models, while borrowing style cues from the world of superyacht. Nearly every part of this car is unique, and the project took 4 years from start to finish, which explains why it cost approximately $13 million. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz Maybach X-Zero, $8 million. By far the most expensive car on our list, the Maybach X-Zero makes its appearance under honorable mentions due to its one-off status. The Maybach was also built way back in 2004, but that actually makes its sticker price more impressive. Adjusted for inflation, the X-Zero will cost around $10.1 million in the United States today, which is close to the GDP of a small island nation. Money and Maybach are about as closely related as peanut butter and jelly, but the two-door father justifies its cost with a 700 HP, twin-turbo V12 and luxurious amenities. Number 3. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, $4.8 million. Koenigsegg makes its first appearance on our list with the CCXR Trevita, and it does so as the most expensive street-legal production car in the world. Why so much coin? With no exaggeration, the car is literally coated in diamonds, and diamonds aren't cheap. Underneath the lustrous finish lies a 4.8-liter dual-supercharged V8 with a total output of 1,004 horsepower and 797 pound-feet of torque, which means it should have little to no trouble overtaking semis on the freeway. The car's specifications in both performance and price are nearly comical at this point, and just 3 were ever made. Number 4. Lamborghini Veneno, $4.5 million. It is poison. That's the name Lamborghini chose for the modified Aventador Roadster used above. Translated from Italian, of course, built to celebrate the automaker's 50th birthday. We can't speak for the company's motivations, but the name is fitting for a vehicle that looks so positively deadly, so undeniably venomous. The Veneno is fast, and that should come as a surprise. Its 6.5-liter V12 spins all the way up to 8,400 RPM to deliver 740 HP and 507 lb-ft, surging the car to 60 mph in 2.9 seconds. Number 5. W Motors Lykan Hypersport, $3.4 million. You may recall the Lykan Hypersport from its starring role in the blockbuster Ferrari 7, in which the Lebanese supercar crossed through not one of the 3 skyscrapers in Dubai. In a franchise filled with height and exotic and one of custom creations, the fact that the Hypersport got so much focus is a testament to its magnetism. Let's start with the styling, which includes gel-encrusted headlights, skisser doors, and an interior ripped straight from science fiction. It looks like a piece of armored car from the future, and its performance is right on par with the image. The Hypersport boasts a 3.7-liter twin turbo fleets, 6 dead yields, 770 HP and 708 lb-ft. It's not just Dominic Toretto who benefits from the level of performance, though the Abu Dhabi police force has drafted the Hypersport into patrol duty. Number 6. Limited edition Bugatti Veyron by Mansory Vivere, $3.4 million. This list would be complete without some version of the mighty Bugatti Veyron. We're shining our spotlight on the Mansory Vivere edition here, because not only is it one of the fastest cars in the world, it's one of the most expensive. Augmented by German witch doctors Mansory, 1200 HP Veyron starts out as a Grand Sport fitted roadster, only to be adorned with a gorgeous carbon fiber body, a new spoiler package, upgraded LED lights, a revamped cabin, and a redesigned front grille. Number 7. Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio, $3 million. With an asking price of $3 million, the Ferrari Sergio is not the most expensive cars on our list. It is, however, one of the most highly coveted vehicles in the world, as only 6 were ever made. Crafted by legendary Italian design house Pininfarina, the Sergio is essentially a Ferrari 458 Spider with a completely new body and interior. That's mean a 4.5-liter V8 sends a whopping 562 HP on the rear wheels. But because the Sergio is lighter than the 458, it's quicker and handles better. The new body doesn't just say fake, it's chock full of interesting details, like aerodynamic heaters that are built directly into the roll cage. Number 8. Bugatti Veyron, $2.9 million. How do you follow up classic? You make something even better. With a starting price of $2.9 million and a gorgeous new body, the Divine Siren outdoes its predecessor in every conceivable way. While the Bugatti Veyron redefined what an automobile could do, the Veyron laughs at those who said the Veyron was the last of its kind, pushing the boundaries of the performance even farther into the stratosphere. The supercar's monstrous specs are made possible by its reworked quad turbocharged 8.0-liter W16, which now produces 1,500 HP and a monstrous 1,180 lb-ft. Number 9. LaFerrari FXXK, $2.7 million. The Ferrari LaFerrari is a vehicle held back by one thing: the law. Emissions standard and safety equipment and considerable bulk. The near-perfect machine. So for the track only, FXXK, the car bows only to physics. The standard car's output of 950 HP was boosted to a downright silly 1035 HP in FXXK case, and its various body modifications have increased downforce by up to 50%. Even the tires are space-age, as the sleek Pirellis feature embedded sensors to keep tabs on longitudinal, lateral, and radial acceleration, as well as temperature and pressure. Until Ferrari invents some sort of road-going hyperdrive, this is about as good as a performance car gets. Number 10. Aston Martin Valkyrie, $2.6 million. Aston Martin hasn't revealed the price for its Valkyrie, which won't even arrive until 2019. But multiple reports put the price at about $2.6 million. The Valkyrie is the product of the partnership between Aston Martin and the Red Bull Racing Formula One team. The partners hope to achieve a 1:1 power-to-weight ratio, and they are equipping the Valkyrie with a lightweight carbon fiber chassis and 6.5-liter V12 hybrid powertrain to make that happen. The Valkyrie will also produce unprecedented levels of downforce on the track.